NBC4 investigates the state of Ohio promising a one-stop shop to schedule COVID-19 vaccines. But the website still is not available to the public, and it's not clear when it might be.
NBC4 investigates. Jamie Ostrom has been working for weeks to clear up confusion regarding the vaccination process. And while it looks like the state wants to make vaccination less confusing, Jamie, there are still some obstacles.
There are. For many who qualify for a COVID vaccine, making an appointment remains a frustrating process. While the state works on a solution, I found some vaccine providers are forging ahead with their own. Ask someone getting a COVID-19 vaccine how they scheduled their appointment, and they probably won't give you a short answer.
I went to several sites, Franklin County, Columbus, a couple of pharmacies, Kroger's, Giant Eagle, and I just went on every day and just kept on trying.
I was heads down doing nothing but trying to secure an appointment somewhere, and I couldn't even get a chance to register for a vaccine anywhere.
That's because each vaccine provider in Ohio has its own scheduling system.
We know that that is what people want. One place where they can go to book their appointment instead of calling around and visiting a number of websites.
So Governor Mike DeWine said Tuesday the state has created that one place, an online vaccine scheduling portal. After weeks of development, DeWine said the site is built, but it's still not available. For that to happen, the governor said vaccine providers need to participate.
During the next 2 to 3 weeks, we will continue to work directly with these providers, pharmacies, health departments, etc.
That may prove challenging for some of those providers, which have already invested time and money into their own scheduling systems. Kroger launched its new portal Wednesday. Spokesperson Amy McCormick said the streamlined tool was built on lessons learned over the past month, including a website crash we told you about after thousands of school employees logged on at the same time.
The goal is that everyone can get vaccinated and manage more than 250,000 requests daily.
But when I asked McCormick about Kroger's participation in the state's portal, she didn't know. I asked other major vaccine providers the same thing. Columbus Public Health is not participating. A spokesperson told me its system isn't compatible with the state's. Other providers, including Franklin County Public Health, are still unsure. As more doses arrive in Ohio, new providers will be required to join the state portal. Governor DeWine suggested a possible deadline for existing providers, but gave no specifics. Well, a big question we've had, and some of you have asked NBC4 Investigates, is why wasn't a scheduling portal ready on day one? DeWine said there was a federal program available, but the state turned it down because he said it wouldn't work for Ohio. I asked the Ohio Department of Health, why wouldn't it work? A spokesperson told me Ohio's system is more compatible with its providers and it's easier to use on a mobile device. Local for you, Jamie Ostroff, NBC4.